Sally here with another back to school look. The first one could be found right here and was back to school with a naked palette. This one is back to school with Petal Pusher, which is one of the Wet n Wild 8-pan palettes. I do plan on doing looks from all three palettes, as well as some of the trios. Few have been requested. I have to go pick those up though because I do not own the ones that were requested. The ones that I do own, for those who are curious, I have, sorry, I don't know what drawer they're in. Should have been prepared, huh? So, if there are any other palettes that you guys would specifically like to see looks from, that you know that I have, just let me know. That is what I have. I'm rambling. Let's get into the tutorial. Okay, so just like last time, we're just going to start off with concealing. I'm using, I don't think I showed this last time, I'm using my MAC Studio Finish Concealer. A more affordable option that I love with comparable coverage, it works differently, it's not a cream, would be the Hard Candy Glamouflage. That one is more of a liquid. I prefer to use that with liquid foundations. So, start off by concealing. Okay, so as you guys can see, I didn't conceal every little blemish on my face. Now I'm just putting on my foundation. I'm using a powder foundation. I should have concealed that. Oh well, my hair will be in the way most of the day. I'm just using the MAC Studio Fix powder. Comparable powders that are cheaper. I like both the e.l.f. pressed powder, the Studio pressed powder, and the NYC matte foundation powder, something like that. I don't know. I've used it in a bunch of my tutorials. I've used both of those in my tutorials. One is, I think they're both around $3 actually. But yeah. They don't have as good of coverage as the MAC, but they're both really good for controlling shine. So I would call them comparable in that aspect. School look, keeping it very wearable and affordable. Let's see, let's go with my Hard Candy Fox in a Box. This is in Skinny Dipping. Looks like this on the inside. You guys can't see that. There we go. Looks like that on the inside. I just like to dip my brush in it like this. Then I have the darker color at the bottom of the brush, which already helps with a little bit of contouring. You don't have to sweep powder all the way back towards your hairline. You can just keep it on the apples of your cheeks and blend it out a little. Then for contouring and highlighting, if you want to do this, you don't have to do this. It's really not necessary for a school look, so I'm actually just going to go ahead and skip it for now. I'm going to draw on my eyebrows real quick before we get started on any eye makeup. Okay, they're slightly uneven, but I'm not too worried about it. No one really pays attention to my eyebrows anymore. They used to when I first did my brows, but they don't care anymore. So for today's look, we are going to use Wet n Wild's Petal Pusher. I'm going to start off by priming my lids, and I'm going to do so with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. Cheaper primers you can get are the e.l.f. primer. I've used the $1 one. It's not bad. It's not like great, but it's not bad. I actually reviewed that back in the day, so if you have a minute, go ahead and search for that. Because I'm not going to say that I'll annotate it, because I won't, because I never remember my annotations. There is also a $3 e.l.f. one that's supposed to be better. And then the L'Oreal Decrease is supposed to be good, but I've never tried it because I don't usually use L'Oreal products. So, let's see. Yeah, that's about all that I can think of right now. And then of course I'm using Too Faced Shadow Insurance, or you can get Urban Decay Primer Potion. They're both around the same price though. Alright, so now that our lids are primed, you could put down a white base, but with Wet n Wild shadows you don't really need to. They're really, really pigmented. The first color we're going to use is marked Brow Bone. Just ignore what they say except for so that you can follow along. But we're going to start with this one right here. When you're looking at the palette, it's on the left side. It's the almost white one with a ton of pink glitter, and it actually reminds me a lot of Kiss with a Fist from Mad Style Cosmetics. So we're going to start off with the Brow Bone color. Let's use this brush instead. So we're starting off with white in the inner corner. This color is nice because it's not overly shimmery. It's kind of sheer, but it's not overly shimmery. Okay, then next to that we're going to grab the other brow bone color, and put that literally right next to it in the inner corner. And bring it to about the midway point. This color would be amazing over a black base, by the way. Okay, so the next color we're going to grab is going to be this eyelid color right here. I just think it's pretty. As I drop my brush. And we're going to start with this in the outer corner, blending over the center. Now this color isn't nearly as smooth as some of the others, so you might have to work at it a little with it. Then I also want to take this same color, using the tip of the brush, kind of dip your brush in like that. We're going to take this and put it below the eye, coming out to connect. Okay, now this is already a pretty dark look for a lot of you. So if this is dark for you, just go ahead at that point, grab your fluffy shader brush, which I need to make sure mine's clean, and we're going to put on a brow highlight. We're going to go ahead and use that sheer color we first started with, the very first color we used. We're going to take that on our fluffy brush and go ahead and work that into the brow bone area. Or if you prefer a non-shimmery highlight, I absolutely love the Wet n Wild color. I think it's just called Brulee, and it's like a dupe for the matte color Brulee. Oh, I forgot to do dupes as I went, didn't I? Bummer. Okay, so if this is dark enough for you, you can stop there because it is a school-friendly look. I don't want anyone to feel like they have to keep going darker than this. However, if you would like to go darker, I can show you one more step we can take right after I finish doing this, because I am awesome at multitasking. Okay, if you want to go a little bit darker, let's just grab a contour brush, and this one already has purple on it. We're going to grab this color here. I don't want to use the black. I want to use the color above it. It is actually a dupe for MAC's Beauty Marks, which is a beautiful, beautiful color, but it is very rich and dark. So we're going to use that in lieu of using a black. This look is very, very shimmery. I hope you guys like shimmer, because if not, you're going to hate this look. So we're just going to take this and work this into the outer V, and see what I mean by how dark it is? Like, it is a very dark color. So we're just going to work this into the outer V. And then a little bit in the outer corner here. just to help pull it all together. And then we're going to blend it out using a fluffy brush. So just bear with me for a minute. Repeat the process on the other side. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and blend that color out using that color above on a fluffy brush. You see how that eye looks now? So again, taking that color, the third color we used on the fluffy blending brush, you're working it over the Beauty Mark dupe in the crease. And I have a lot on this side. One eye appears to be slightly darker, so using the fluffy brush, I'm just mixing in a little bit more of that Beauty Mark dupe to try to even them out, which that looks pretty even now. So now what we're gonna do is eyeliner. For fun eyeliner, as I drop every brush, hold on. Okay, so there are two options for eyeliner here. You can do something a little more fun and light, or you can just go with standard eyeliner. So for eyeliner, we're just gonna go with standard old black eyeliner. Standard old black eyeliner varies from person to person. Because this is already a darker look because it is purple, I'm just going to go ahead and put black eyeliner on my lower waterline. And I'm going to go ahead and tightline the top. Which I hate doing because I blink like an idiot the whole time. Okay, and from there you can just stop with that. You don't really need to line the top. If you want to, I would recommend. So now we're just going to line the top. I just have my Revlon Colors Stay Liquid Eye Pen, and we're just going to make this a very small line close to the lash line. I'm not encouraging a cat eye with this. Wow, you guys, I feel like I haven't used an eyeliner pen in a really long time, apparently. The final step would be to curl your lashes and put on mascara. I am just going to use my NYC Showtime Volumizing Mascara. This is the waterproof one. The regular one is black and gold. Okay, as far as your lips go, I would recommend keeping them very, very simple with this look because your eyes are already pretty dark. Lip balm. This is Pumpkin King from Mad Styles Cosmetics. Or some type of nude gloss. Cutie Pie, or it's just called Cutie from Jordana's really good. It's very, very shimmery though. There is also Candlelight from e.l.f. There is, trying to think, you could get Chicago from e.l.f. from the Minty Lip Glosses. There's another one as well that is a nude color and I cannot remember what it's called. I want to say Houston, but that could be wrong. So I would recommend something nude with this. But yeah, I mean, that's our finished look. You can do whatever you want with your lips. I just would recommend something nude, or if you want more color, go with something in a pinky purple family. Alright, you guys. That is this tutorial today. Hopefully you guys like it. I do plan on doing tutorials from all of the 8-pan palettes. And there will be more tutorials from this palette, but this is my back to school look for you guys. It is a little bit darker though, so this is probably more of like a high school look than a middle school look, but whatever you're comfortable with. A few of you were kind of offended by my statements that, you know, children shouldn't be wearing makeup. I just say that in the extent that whatever you're comfortable with. It shouldn't be anything that's distracting you from what you're doing. So that's what I mean by you shouldn't be wearing makeup to school and worrying about makeup with school. If you're comfortable wearing more makeup, then go for it. But don't distract yourself from school to worry about what you look like, you know? Alright, well, I'll stop telling you guys what to do. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.